the incredible uses of the golden fleece, the legend from ancient Greece, and it was used for many things, including time intervention and time travel. And it was supposedly one of the very well-kept secrets for the Olympian god Zeus. In the northern islands of Sporadis in Greece, you may call it the golden fleece. Others are calling it something else. But it was supposedly made with heavenly technology. In other words, extraterrestrial technology for space travel that it contained. There are those who believe that it had monatomic gold. And as we know, monatomic gold has various properties, including anti-gravity, not only of itself, but also of the container that holds it. Now, in the caves of the mountains of Pelion of Greece, there are underwater large areas in the area of the islands of the Sporadis, where in the distant past there was a spaceship that was landing. Now, NASA technology hopes to locate these types of spaceships that could use monatomic gold, such as the golden fleece had. What technology was this? And of course, whoever has this technology will have absolute sovereignty over space. So what governments are seeking is to protect underwater cavities, underwater terrestrial means, also moving these activate security systems, of course, as we know. But the golden fleece was the work of, they say, the specialist Hephaestus, who was the maker of super armed spaceships of the Galactic Confederation of E and the 13 galaxies. It was made specifically for the Pleiades and for the use of Poseidon, who gave it to Hermes to fulfill his heavenly work. We know of Hermes. We had a video a couple of days back concerning Hermes and Hermes Trismegistus. Now, the building materials are also unknown of these spaceships and unknown to us with our terrestrial technology. And they come from the double star Sirius, the center of the galaxy, and Lyra. Kindly support my Patreon account since YouTube has again demonetized my YouTube channel. The daily posts are 5 videos daily, and they are totally different from what I have on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for your support and that you find all my content so interesting. You'll find the Patreon account details in the description box below. This is a depiction of the golden fleece held by Jason of the Argonauts. As you can see, it's the fleece of a goat filled with what looks like gold flakes. Now, who or what had and kept the golden fleece? And could they use it to become superhumans and godlike? It provided instant communication, they said, with all the galaxies. And the pilot, the commander of the ship, the spaceship, could see what was happening in every corner of Earth. Now, the use of the skin, the golden fleece, possibly gave the possibility of intervention on time, past, present, and future. Goes a legend, modified the time of the present by reversing its flow and changing it in the course of the past. So the legend goes, doesn't mean that I believe that. It modified the time of the past by folding it, changing the events of the present and future at will, as long as it was led to the undesirable situations. It also was able to read the thoughts of the pilot or the groups of individuals in the spaceship and fulfill desires to transfer the spaceship with its passengers to the other stellar systems. Now, we've read this before in the Argonaut spaceship, the Argo, where it was able to read the thoughts of the inhabitants of the spaceship. And mounted on any type of, the Golden Fleece mounted on any type of earthly spacecraft could be used like a driving force, giving it inconceivable properties, bypassing all construction obstacles. It was created with a very strong orgone shell around it, which helped, and in the passage through the body of stars and planets, and it was a world archive of the E-State Empire. And only the top god used it. In order to use it, it was stored well. No one could access it because it was protected. And it would be revealed when it should be revealed. Distances are, the apostates are very afraid of its use, and the future use of such a technology as the Golden Fleece had will be assigned to the sovereign Lord Apollo, Pleiades Athena, and the ocean god of the oceans, Poseidon, by order of the top god of the pantheon of the Olympian gods, Zeus. It was a source of intensive energy, and it could even transport the moon from its Earth orbit anywhere in the solar system as required, prohibiting also the fall of asteroids on Earth, exerting repulsive forces on these asteroids or these inbound planetary celestial rocks, repulsing them with wave intensity focused by the Golden Fleece. This, we remember, is something like what Nikola Tesla was telling us could happen if people were able to learn how to use the power of frequency. Now, charged and powerful from the energy absorbed of seismic faults and minimizing the energy release of seismic vibrations, as well as extreme natural phenomenon, the Golden Fleece was not kept in the area called Colchis. It was used at some times in this area by Prometheus, and it was said to also have been stored on the planet Mars during the campaign of the Argonauts. This base was the area of allied forces of the Galactic Federation, and it was the work of the god Hephaestus, who created it and equipped it with celestial grid technology of electronic security systems and laser, like flashes, sparks, sounds, and clicks, and laser beams and ultrasounds that cause terror, paralysis, and more. And in this security system, it was inseparable from any human entity except the person that operated the base request and mediatorial daughter of Media. Described as a dragon, it was a variable thickness, flexible, illuminated access to the Golden Fleece. Anyone who approached or tried to enter without the proper passwords activated the alarm system and was struck by lightning. And at this base, they were trying to photograph the Earth spaceships, which you would blind them and bring them down in Mars. Two American and one Russian. The Golden Fleece was used for 12,000 uses of universal interest, which are completely unknown to human minds. You have not discovered any of the many properties of matter. So, that is the legend concerning the Golden Fleece of the time of Jason and the Argonauts, whose craft was actually a spaceship. Please leave your comments, and thank you for your support. I've translated this for you from from a Greek article. Thank you.